The Urban Renewal Authority has unveiled the preliminary transition arrangement for the redevelopment of the Sai Street Flower Market area in Mongkok. Under the proposal, a zone within the project will be designated to temporarily relocate affected flower market vendors. Blooms paired with coffee and art. The Urban Renewal Authority is hosting a two-day coffee fair at Mongkok Stadium, hoping to woo new customers to the flower market area. To revitalize the old district and promote the long-term development of the flower market, the URA has earlier rolled out the redevelopment project of Sai Street Flower Market Road, involving a total area of more than 29,000 square meters. The largest site, located at the junction of Fayun Street and Sai Street, will be developed into a commercial residential project, providing around 1,350 units. 4 other smaller sites will be converted into parks, offering gathering space and retail facilities. The project will also revitalize and beautify nearby back alleys with the aim of creating a third flower market pedestrian street. Managing Director of the URA, Donald Choi, says authorities have drawn up initial plans to relocate about 20 affected flower market vendors. Choi says there will be more space for these florists to display their blooms without occupying the sidewalk, with dedicated loading and unloading areas. Some affected florists say they had reached out to the URA, but were still unclear about the specific location of resettlement, its foot traffic and rent. Noting that renovation alone can cost over $1 million, they wish to know the final plan as soon as possible, especially with the Lunar New Year approaching, which is their peak season. The URA anticipates the entire redevelopment project could be completed as early as 2035. 15 passengers were stranded mid-air for about 20 minutes after a ride at Ocean Park stopped running. No one was injured. The affected ride was Wild Twister. Ocean Park said the ride experienced a signal malfunction at around 3 p.m. on Saturday. In the process, a safety system was automatically triggered and the ride came to a halt. Ride operators then reset the system to help passengers return to the ground. The theme park has suspended the ride to conduct maintenance and inspection. Similar malfunctions have happened to Wild Twister in 2021 and 2025. The Hong Kong Shenzhen Innovation and Technology Park was opened late last month. The Innovation, Technology and Industry Bureau says more than 80% of the floor space in the 2 lab complexes have been leased out. Speaking on a radio program, Permanent Secretary for Innovation, Technology and Industry Kevin Choi says more than 60 companies have signed leases for the 2 lab buildings, about half of which focus on AI and data science-related research, while 40% are dedicated to life and health tech-related work. Choi adds that authorities are exploring cross-border measures and relevant legislation that can facilitate the movement of people, data, and materials between Hong Kong and Shenzhen by 2027, with proper supervision of sensitive samples. Also underway is the construction work of storage facilities for sensitive samples with refrigeration technology, lab functions, and monitoring systems.
We believe that the advantage of the Hertao and the Loop are actually very attractive to all these enterprises, and also the future policies between the Shenzhen and Hong Kong on the innovation collaboration. So we don't have a real origin, the countries of origin of those industries or enterprises, but we wish to ensure that they are of the right industry mix.
Welcome back. The observatory recorded a temperature of 11.4 degrees Celsius on Saturday morning, the lowest so far this winter. Weather authorities said the northeast monsoon affecting the coast of southern China will moderate slightly in the next 2 days. Mo Seng-ai reports.
In Central on Saturday morning, most passers-by were dressed in winter clothing. Some wrapped themselves in thicker layers than others, but not everyone was bothered by the cold.
But it's better now, I think. It's like a good weather, I'd say, especially for winter, because it's cold in the UK.
It's comfortable.
Why do you think it's comfortable?
The jacket is open, not frozen, my fingers are okay. I don't want to use this, but I don't want to carry it.
I'm dressed in a very strange way with a warm leather jacket, a warm scarf and a holiday shirt. Once the sun disappears, it's going to be cool again. I wouldn't say it's cold.
The observatory said the temperature in Hong Kong had dropped to 11.4 degrees Celsius in the morning, which was the lowest so far this winter. Some other places recorded single-digit temperatures, including Dagulen, Laofushan and Onping. Despite that, the weather turned warmer in the afternoon. Temperatures raised above 15 degrees Celsius in most places. The observatory says a replenishment of the northeast monsoon will reach the coast of Guangdong on Monday, and that the weather will turn cold again over the region next week. Memos 9, TVB News.
The Mark 6 New Year snowball draw will be held tonight with a $100 million estimated First Division prize fund. If it is won by a single ticket, the winner could win 100 million Hong Kong dollars. The Stanley Street Betting Centre in Central has a record 47 jackpot wins, the highest in Hong Kong, attracting many residents to place bets today. Many residents are trying their luck in the hope of winning $100 million. To facilitate betting for the public, the Jockey Club opened its off-course betting centres an hour earlier at 11 a.m. Ticket selling will end at 9:15 p.m. China's BYD has surpassed Elon Musk's Tesla to become the world's largest seller of electric vehicles. BYD said its global sales in 2025 had reached 2.26 million vehicles, a 28% increase compared with 2024. The Chinese EV company said an increasing number of its customers came from outside China, such as European and Latin American countries. Over the same period, Tesla's car sales dropped by 8.6% to 1.64 million vehicles. But U.S. media reports that Tesla remains the world's largest EV manufacturer, accounting for about 50% of the global market. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.